What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Striker. Yes, I am still on your subscribed feed. You're still following me. It's been a while, I know. I haven't posted any video, any content. But to be fair, guys, just to give you guys a heads up, my life has changed dramatically. First off, brand new father. I think you all may have known that from a while ago. But hey, still getting through the transition phase and understanding what this whole new life means. And things are going great. Little one's going strong, so I'm happy and I'm glad. But on top of that, right, the crypto markets, ever since really this election, has just been nuts and crazy. And I don't know, guys. I mean, we're at, just to give you a little perspective on where I'm thinking we're at in terms of crypto markets right now. We've started the banana zone back in November, December. If you were trenching early on like I was, like you may have made a bag. If you round tripped it because we got to January and you're all hyped up right before the election, the inauguration, things really didn't play out as expected. I'm a little shocked by it, to be quite honest, to have like this high level of liquidations over the past like week, 2 weeks, compared to like things like Terra Luna collapsing or like, the FTX, or it just shows you how much larger and how many more eyeballs we have on the market right now. And I think it's just the beginning, guys. Like I literally think we're at the beginning. We're going to be setting the new foundation with whatever rules get passed here in the US that businesses and orgs are going to build off of for the next 4, 8, 12 years. Okay. So the thing that comes to my mind is that like all these companies that like got created and did a company like in Panama or the Cayman Islands or trying to get around loopholes, in different jurisdictions, if they did that 3-4 years ago, then they've had success. Great. They pulled it off. But anyone who's doing that now with everything that's just changing is just about to change. It's hard to bet on them. I kind of feel like there's like very little to do right now in terms of like building a Web3 company, that you either have already done it or you need to wait for whatever these new changes are going to be. So, once we get a tax package or a crypto foundation, a crypto market structure package in the US, then we'll know, okay, look, here's how to build safely going forward. So I think we just kind of got to wait for that. That combined with the fact that we had a major pull back these few weeks ago, kind of just means it's like hands off, in my opinion. Like, yeah, you can be trancing and you can be trading and playing, but like that's not, in my opinion, that's not the game right now. Right now is just like, hey, we've ended the first phase of the banana zone. The next one is going to probably be the crazy one. Who knows if it's going to be sometime in March, April, May. Maybe it's going to be an extended cycle. We go all the way to the holidays of 2025. Who knows? But the point is that like, because so many changes are about to come, like it's really hard for me to justify like, hey, here's a new project or here's a new game and here's a new, here's the structure or economy that they're going to use or the way they're going to structure their tokenomics. And it's kind of me like, you can make all these announcements right now and in like 2-3 months, 6 months, 4 months, all of that is for naught, because whatever these new rules are going to be the way you need to set it up. So what does that mean? That means it's gaming time. That means it's like, hey, in my opinion, hands off trading, pick up a new game, do whatever you got to do. That being the case with respect to Web3 gaming, I think what that means is that like, look, there's still a couple projects that can like make a splash before this cycle ends or before we start the next bear market, let's say, things like Off the Grid or, Infinite Gods or, Eve Frontier. I mean, there's still projects that have like potential to do something major this cycle. But I'm already starting to look into like, what is the next cycle? What is the gaming projects that will have a shot at next cycle? Right. And now that, because I do think that we're going to be passing these new laws in the US, now that means that not only we're going to have indie Web3 gaming companies like experimenting and pushing the field forward, now I think you're going to start to give a little bit more freedom to Web2 companies, especially a lot of these like major forever games, to have the freedom to experiment. Doesn't mean that they will, but I haven't looked through the news, right? But I just heard about like, I think there was some drama recently with League of Legends, like doubling down on their skin mechanics or like their economy. So now that companies are gonna, hopefully have a new rules to the road, I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see some of the big games do it. And I don't know. There's a question about who's gonna be the first successful major Web3 game that can be compared to what Axie Infinity did a cycle ago or 2 cycles ago or whatever. I don't know the answer, but Web2 companies are now going to be able to compete. I think that you need a hardcore dedicated Web3 team to be able to pull it off, just because this space is advancing so much faster. But who's to say that the major Web2 companies aren't going to go out and build their own internal thing and then start? So, because this has been going in my mind, like there's things that I really want to start to get more knowledge about that maybe I've heard about, like obviously know about CS2 skins, and I know about, World of Warcraft guilds, and I know, the WoW token, but like, there's going to be a lot of Web 2 games, I think, that are going to start to, one or two of them are going to make some moves into Web 3, in my opinion. I'm not saying that those are good investments or not, but like, my point is that what happens to a player base, what happens to a group of gamers when these new Web3 mechanics start to get introduced? How do they react? What do they do? How is this like narrative of like pay to win versus free to play? How's this all going to play out? And I'm not going to lie, like, because I've been so busy lately, I've been watching like streamers, like I've been watching a lot of like OnlyFans on WoW Hardcore. Like, I played WoW back in the days, but like for the most part, I was playing Halo. Like, I was playing Halo 2. That's where all my time was dedicated. So like, yeah, I ran some dungeons with friends, but like, I really never got to experience that. So who knows? I don't really know how the auction house works. I don't know how real money transactions work in that game. It may be something I look into. And I might share that journey with you guys too, or of other, while I'm playing Web3 games, maybe preparing for Off the Grid. So hopefully I'm going to have a little bit of chance to make some more content and take you guys down on this journey that I'm going. So, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think it's just to give you a quick wrap up on, where I've been, what's going on, what are my thoughts right now. I do think I need to start looking more into Web2 games. I do think that crypto is like kind of hands off right now until new fundamentals are set up. And I think that's just the way it's going to be. I don't know how long, maybe for the rest of this year, maybe by next month, everything changes. This market just moves so fast. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, we've been enjoying it. I hope you guys, stayed safe and didn't round trip it too hard on the recent pullback. Still big believer in Web3 gaming and the projects that are out right now. Hey, shout out to Wolves DAO. I know the Wolves right now, we're already planning on launching a gaming token. There's already, go check out the X feed for that, so you can get some more info on what's been released and teased so far. That's something that's coming up that I'm extremely excited for, obviously, to celebrate along with all my Wolves. But that's it, guys. I think we're going to call it there. Hope you guys enjoyed. So, surprise, you are still subscribed. You still follow. Do me a favor. If you randomly came across this feed, go ahead and hit the like and the subscribe button. It'd be a good time. Join me on the journey. We're going to have a blast, and I'll give you guys my feedback. And until next time, this is Striker signing off. Peace out.